Now, in the 1980s, the Cabbage Patch Kids came out. And oftentimes, if you look behind this box, you will see my Cabbage Patch Kid. I named her, but I forgot her name. So today I started calling her Crystal because she always hangs out with my crystals. But in 1980s, the Cabbage Patch Kids came out. I think it was 82 or 83. And my mother and her friend went to the Toys R Us downtown and got me 2 Cabbage Patch Kids. So my sister and I both had Cabbage Patch Kids the first year. We had 2 of them. The first year they came out, it was freaking awesome. Okay, everybody and their grandma wanted a Cabbage Patch Kid. So right after that, the Garbage Pail Kids came out, and they were basically a spoof off of the Cabbage Patch Kids, and they were always doing crazy stuff, or had snot coming out their nose, or their heads exploding, or something crazy like that. And they were stickers. You could buy them for $1 or $2 at the toy store, and it came with a pack of gum or a stick of gum or something like that. And people collected them like bubble gum, you know, like what is those? Like baseball cards. We collected them like baseball cards, and kept them God knows where. Some people put them on their on their books or things like that. Some of our teachers hated them, I remember, and they were cool. Well, I forgot about them. I mean, I haven't seen Garbage Pail Kids in a long time. So imagine my surprise when I found out there was a Garbage Pail Kids tarot deck. I wish it was a Cabbage Patch Kids tarot deck. That would have been even better. But this is close. You know, I'll take what I can get, right? So I was in Philadelphia and somebody gifted me this deck. One of my friends gifted it to me, and I was like, oh my goodness, oh, I gotta open this up. So today we are going to take a look, and we are going to review and flip through the Garbage Pail Kids Tarot. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it as well. Please drop us a positive comment in the comments section. And if you want to get a reading done by yours truly, please email me or hit me up on social media. All of my information is underneath this video. There's also, let's see, my Ask an Aquarius merchandise, my Amazon wish list, my Patreon page, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So check out underneath this video. All right, let's get started. So as you can see, let me show you the box. It's a sturdy box, okay? This is the side. It has finger holes. Always look for the finger holes. If you want to read this, please take your time and screenshot that. I have not seen any of these cards, so I don't know what we're in store for. It's from Insight Editions. Okay. This should be interesting. So like I said, we got a nice sturdy box. Let me see. It has finger holes, but I'm gonna tell y'all, this joint in here tight. This joint in here tight. Okay, but it comes out. Yes, this is the inside of the box. Put it to the side. The first thing is they have one of those cords, one of those ribbons to pull everything out. Always handy. The first thing we see is the guidebook, so I'm gonna show it to you real quick. The guidebook, nice little hefty guidebook, not a little white book that we're used to. Inside, oh, it's in full color, excuse me, and it looks like it's broken into, it's color coordinated too. The major arcana was in black and the rest of it's in green. It's in, each card is in full color. It's an upright and a reverse. Okay, I see y'all. So far, the guidebook is definitely satisfying. We're looking through now to see if maybe they gave you a couple of spreads. They talk about the author, and there are spreads in the back. Okay, so you get spreads, and you get some author information, and you get what each card means. And it talks about preparing to read tarot. That's a winner. Good guidebook. Then we pull out the cards. The cards are not in plastic, which I'm happy about. Save a tree. This is the save a tree. Save some plastic. This is the inside of the bottom of the box. We're going to take the first card that I see, and I'm going to show you the stock of the cards. As you can see, nice snapback to it. They're not thick, but they're not paper thin. I like it. I like that. Well, let's see the backs of them. The back is an eyeball with all kind of stuff going on. Like, okay. And this is how Garbage Pail Kids are. So they're definitely true to the brand. It has a humongous border with all kinds of stuff. Look at the stuff that's in the border. I see mushrooms and cups, all kind of stuff that will be in the Garbage Pail Kids sticker. Excuse me if I say Cabbage Patch Kid, because it keeps on reminding me of that. Alright, so we're going to get started. I'm going to pull this forward, and I'm going to show you all of the cards. I don't like the border. It's not the biggest, most imposing border that I've ever seen, but I just feel like they could have done without it. I feel like the size of the cards is good though. The size and the length, that's going to be good to shuffle. I feel like they could have done without the border, because as you can see, the image is so small. The image is really small, and if they had done without the border, the image could be bigger. I do like the image though. It looks like Buddha. I like that image. I think that's fun. So the images do look like fun, but they're not very easy to see. They're a little small. Colorful, bright, happy. This is a fun deck. This is definitely a fun deck. I have a friend. She's a professor, and she's always telling me that she likes the adult decks. The adult decks are like Marseille and Toth and things like that. But this is actually more up my alley. The fun, creative, kind of trippy, because this is kind of trippy, kind of weird. I like weird. I like trippy. I'm Aquarius. So I'm really feeling that. And they do remind me of the stickers, like the original stickers that we used back in the day. Like I swear this was actually a sticker. I remember this part. I swear there was a sticker that was very similar to this. And I was also wondering to myself, how are they going to fit this into the tarot theme? But it's fitting in like that. You know, that's definitely looks like a Hierophant. It just looks like a fun, trippy, playful version of it. So if you're open to that kind of energy, you will enjoy that. Oh, there's a brown Cabbage Patch Kid. I was wondering if they had different cultures represented, because most of them seem to be not of color. But there's a brown one, like my little brown one. But I do think it's mostly, I don't see a lot of colors in here. I see either creatures, and some of them are blue. So we got all kind of stuff going on in here. Wait till you see this blue one I'm looking at. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is what the Garbage Pail Kids were like. It was weird. It was trippy. It was creepy. It was fun. Some people found it to be kind of offensive, you know. But us kids loved it. So it definitely, I feel like it definitely embodies that energy of the Garbage Pail Kids. Definitely. The only thing I'm not liking seriously is the borders. I just don't think they're necessary, and I think they take away from the art. I think they could have stretched that art all the way to the end, because you already have this border. That's enough. You don't need the black border too. They could have definitely stretched that out. Look at the little blue one in the Wheel of Fortune. So they definitely matched it up pretty decent. I'll give them that. Oh, I remember this one. There was a sticker that was like this with the snot. I remember the snot. Oh my goodness. The Justice card though. Oh my goodness. That's really funny. And you guys, I don't know if you guys know or not, but I collect Cabbage Patch Kids. I have 41 Cabbage Patch Kids in my collection. And I also have some more back in Philadelphia that I haven't retrieved yet. But here with me, I have 41. So for me, this is really a treat. This is really, really a treat. But yeah, that's the only thing about him I don't like. Everything else is really fun. I love it. Oh, check her out. She looks like me. She's so cute. Oh my goodness. I would like to see more of the brown ones in here. Oh, they are so cute. She looks just like me. And she's temperance too. Love it. I love the temperance card. The temperance card is one of my favorite cards. This devil definitely matches up. So they did. They did definitely. They got the spirit of the Garbage Pail Kids. They also have the spirit of tarot. This is a very lovely combination of the two. I really must give them that. I was wondering if they would be able to do that and how they would be able to do that. And it's coming together. This is interesting. Check her out. Oh, wow. The star. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to use this, guys. This is going to be so much fun when I'm doing readings. The moon. To me, I'm trying to think if can beginners use this. I think that it embodies a great deal of the energy of tarot. But if I was a beginner, I feel like this would be too much going on for me. When I was a beginning reader, I needed a very plain looking card so I could just see the main symbolism. And I feel like these are busy. I feel like if you're somebody who is a seasoned reader, I think that would be easier. I think if you're a beginner, they're kind of busy for a beginner. But they're a good challenge for a beginner as well. So that's another thing. Some beginners like a good challenge. So if you're somebody who likes a good challenge and you're a beginner, this is a good one. If you are a professional or somebody who's seasoned, they should be pretty much the same. I mean, they do take a couple liberties. Like this is the world card, and like you see, like this thing is like flying past the world, which is so cute. I mean, the interpretation is so cute, but it's a little bit different than what we're used to. So for me, these would work out awesome. Look at the King of Cups. I love the playful nature. Oh, check out our Queen of Cups. She's too cute. She is just too adorable. Her mermaid. I love a chubby mermaid. Don't play with me. Oh, we got a pirate. Okay. So I love the aquatic theme that they have going on. They have different aquatics going on. Okay. Creative. Clever. Whoever did this, I guess I'm assuming it would have been a creative team. But whoever the creative team was, they did a fantastic job. They really did. And I'm seeing more and more of these brown. Here's a brown arm. Because the Cabbage Patch Kids come in every color. I don't remember the Garbage Pail Kids if they had, Garbage Pail Kids of every color. I can't recall. But I do have Cabbage Patch Kids, and they come in every color. Every culture, I should say. And I mean every last one. So to see that is cool. Look at our Two of Cups. See, the cups is my favorite suit. So if you do the cups right, then you already got a large part of my heart. I like that. Like it's 3 different heads. I love that. I love the creepy trippiness of these, I must admit. I just wish the art was bigger. I really do. That's the one thing, and that's why I don't like the borders, because I feel like if the borders were gone, the black border was gone, then the artwork could stretch out more. You'd be able to see more details. Something like this, I can see the details, but if you got bad eyesight, it's going to be difficult. I personally would love to get a magnifying glass and like look at these in slow motion. And just look at all the artistic choices, because there are so many cool artistic choices in each card. Different colors, different symbolisms. And I want to see how they relate to the tarot, because they are relating very well. But I feel like this is one of those kind of decks that every time you look at it, if you really take your time, you'll see different things that you didn't see before. Very unique energy. I've never seen anything quite like this. And there are a couple trippy decks on the market. colorful trippy decks too, but because it's specifically the Garbage Pail Kids, it has that bit of nostalgia for us 80s babies as well. Oh, that's really cool. I love it. All right, now we're getting into the Pentacles. The Pentacles look like fun. Look at this witch. I love this witch. She's cute. She's too cute. I love it. So they're doing it. It looks like they're doing them in all kind of colors. Like she looks orange, so that's kind of cool too. I've seen blue. I've seen orange. I've seen brown. I've seen pinkish. I've seen. I mean, it's all kind of different colors. That's cool. I like that a lot. Wow, the Page of Coins. I can't wait to use this deck. I'm really looking forward to reading someone with this deck. Some of the times when we do readings, I told you guys the topics can be like really heavy. So if you have something trippy and fun to look at, I think it really helps with your mood, even during the reading. Oh my goodness. I remember how offended certain teachers were with the Garbage Pail Kids, and we would have them in class. I remember one teacher, she hated them so much that if you got caught with Garbage Pail Kids, you could get detention. And for us back then, detention was like the worst. That was like a fate worse than death, okay? You did not want detention. You had to stay after school, you had to clap erasers, you had to clean the classroom. The teacher was going to interrogate you about your behavior. And it wouldn't be more than an hour, but it would feel like you were there forever. I swear you would feel like you like lived there at the school. And I stayed with detention, as you guys can imagine. So that was like a real threat to me. And she was just like, if you're caught with these Garbage Pail Kids in class, you will be detained, is what she would say. Those nuns, man, those nuns did not play with us. So as I'm looking through these, it's making me laugh. It's like a guilty pleasure. As an adult, I get to indulge in tarot with the Garbage Pail Kids. I would definitely give these my seal of approval. When I first heard about this, I was like, because I've seen other decks and didn't really like them. Like, for example, the Star Trek Next Generation Tarot. I was very excited about that for the same reason, nostalgia. And I used to love that show. I still love that show. I haven't watched any of the reboots. I should, but I haven't gotten around to it. But I love that show. And they did the tarot, the Star Trek Next Generation Tarot, and the entire major arcana looked so cool to me. I mean, so cool to me. I was so happy with it. I swore I was Counselor Troy. I still do. I love her. But as I was looking, I was like, these pips, it's one of the most pippish decks I've ever seen. And I wasn't feeling the pips. I love the major arcana, but I wasn't feeling the pips. I felt like I wanted at least partially illustrated or illustrated pips. So that's not what we got. So I did not purchase I didn't purchase that deck. So I was afraid when they said this one. I was like, come on, the Garbage Pail Kids is one of my favorites, please. And this does not disappoint. So let me know in the comment section, were you part of the Cabbage Patch Kid or the Garbage Pail Kid craze? Did you have either? I know people that are my age that still have I still have my Cabbage Patch Kids, the original ones. Those are the ones that are back in Philly. But I know a lot of people who tell me they still have their Cabbage Patch Kid. So, did you have one? Did you collect the Garbage Pail Kid stickers? Let me know about your memories if you have any. Now, I know if you're younger, it might not be a thing. But Cabbage Patch Kids are still being sold. The ones I buy are vintage, usually from eBay. But they are still being sold brand new at Babyland General Hospital. It's online. And the interesting thing about Babyland is you can actually go there. It's an actual place. It's basically a store, but they have it set up like a nursery, basically, and you can go quote unquote adopt one of the kids. So you can still do that, and that was always the thing about the Cabbage Patch Kids that I loved, was their diversity and that you could adopt them. That's what made them so special. They came with a birth certificate, each kid, and their booty was signed by the Xavier Roberts is the one who brought the Cabbage Patch Kids to mass market. They were created by somebody else, and he stole her idea basically, and had to settle with her out of court, or in court, or some kind of way they settled it. But he was able to mass market the dolls, so his signature was on all their booties, and each one had a birth certificate. And if you didn't like their name, because they were named for you, and if you didn't like their name, you could change their name, mail it in, and Babyland General Hospital would mail you a new birth certificate with their name. So all of my dolls I named myself, because they always came with a weird name. It would be like Arthur Franklin, or they always had these strange names. Tobias James, they had these. I don't know where they got these names from, and the combinations of the names was really bad. But they had a birthday, and it was just fun. It was a fun thing as a kid. And I took all my Garbage Pail Kids stickers and put them on my copybook. I had this old copybook, and that copybook was all full of Garbage Pail Kids. I'm pretty sure it's in a box somewhere, because my mom doesn't throw anything in the trash. So they might still be in Philadelphia in a box somewhere, seriously, unless I threw it away. But yeah. And a lot of these images are taken directly. Like, look at this one. I remember this image. We just saw something similar with the Emperor, but I remember this type of image. So they're using a lot of the ones that we would be familiar with. I like that so much. I like the colorful, the playful nature of the colors. I'm a colors person. Y'all know that. So if anything has colors, it gets me. Look at that. That is so Six of Wands. Look at that. The horse. Look at the horse's face. That's the only thing I don't like. I wish these details were larger, because that is really cool. Look at that. Oh, look at him. And another thing I liked about the Cabbage Patch Kids is they're so chubby. And these Garbage Pail Kids are too. They're so chubby and so cute. Like an actual baby is, And the old school ones came with a diaper on. The new ones don't come with a diaper. They have like panties or something on. But the old school ones had a diaper on. So it was really like a baby. And you could buy more diapers for them and change their diaper and stuff like that. That's decent. Yeah, and they match. I was very concerned about how and if they would match the actual tarot. So this is good. All right, so we're going to take this one just because. And we're going to do two things before we go. The first thing we're going to do is look up this card and see what it says about it, so you get an idea of how the guidebook reads. It says here, this is the Ten of Wands, Many Lenny, upright. You're going through a busy, stressful period. Though you feel like you're being pulled in all sorts of different directions, you're more than capable of keeping your head squarely on your shoulders, unlike Many Lenny, and taking care of your responsibilities. Hard work now will have big payoffs for you later. Keep at it. So it's very positive too, very motivating. Reversed. So many different responsibilities and pursuits are commanding your energy and attention that you need as many heads as Many Lenny to be able to attend to them all. You have way too much on your plate and need to disconnect for a while to get your head back on straight. Prioritize your task and delegate or prune any that aren't essential. No one functions at their best level when they're overwhelmed. Alright, so they give you enough information to do a reading, I see. Now, the last thing we're going to do, we're going to take them and I'm going to put them in my hands to see how difficult they would be to shuffle. Okay. Not at all. Not at all. They fit in the hands easily. They're not thick, so they're not hard to shuffle. Easy shuffle, very easy. If you're a ruffle shuffler, overhand shuffler, and see, they're matty. They're not glossy, so they're easy. They're very easy. They're not too slippery. These are a winner. Definitely get these. If you're into Garbage Pail Kids, if you're into Cabbage Patch Kids, if you're into that, get these. They're definitely a winner. I do have that little issue with the border, but I don't care. They are a 9 out of 10. I'm definitely going to use them. So this is QueenAusetHeru, and you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.